if you break it, you own it. Why should anybody else, yes, the responsible, pay for viaduct case and others? So we as well will have a look on this. Finally, we categorically don't condemn the inflammatory remarks made by Vice President Milorad Dodik against other groups, especially the Bosniak people, as well as the growing number of attacks, both verbal and physical, against opposition politicians in Republika Srpska. These are deeply troubling developments. These weird attacks on the opposition in RS are unacceptable. This is the contrary of acceptable political positioning. As well, this narrative of the legitimacy of High Representative's appointment and position in a framework of Dayton Annex 10 as getting close to an anti-Dayton behavior. I recommend everybody to consider very clearly this fact. Look on the citizens who have to struggle every day for their living conditions. Don't bother them daily with stories, with tales. Don't play in insultations. Don't play with their money as it would be yours. Come back to seriosity. The EU Council, so we urge all public officials in Bosnia and Herzegovina to act responsibly, to help heal divisions, build trust, and strengthen social cohesion. These are the foundations of lasting peace and a better future for all. Coming to EU Council's decision to open accession negotiations provides a framework for the leaders across Bosnia and Herzegovina to come together, focus on reforms, and deliver meaningful progress. I see strong support for all endeavors to get back functionality of the state institutions. This includes the work for passing necessary laws to go ahead with EU integration. And especially don't miss the timeline for being prepared to be part of the EU growth plan. We are talking about €1 billion for Bosnia and Herzegovina. The request of issues which have to be addressed was as well discussed at our gathering. So we see the request of the representatives of the Croat people to include changes of election law for the presidency. This includes as well the implementation of others have referred for Sejdić-Finci, and a constitutional answer that others, and now I mean the others in the constitution, may vote but cannot be elected. So I see need for further reflection, and we will contribute our commitment for the whole, and I think see in a very, very committed way to find a way for the next weeks, months, and for the future. Members as well talked about the economic situation in Bosnia and Herzegovina, and we stated that citizens are waiting for concrete action. They deserve leadership that works for stability and future in European Union. Nobody needs, as a citizen or as a politically responsible, to say that one would support European integration or NATO integration. But everybody who supports immigration should be very active, and we invite and will be on the side to get things settled, because is a wrong understanding that the time would be for the next years. Time is running out. We have a window, a wonderful window for opportunity now, and I think we as well, and this was the concern I felt talking with a lot of the members of the Peace and Implementation Council, that there is a commitment to bring the country ahead and to help, not to leave the local responsible people out of the responsibility.
Prelazimo na vaše pitanje, ali vas molim samo da se predstavite. Samo čas da bi se
Amila Ovčina, Dnevni Avaz. Kako komentaršete Čovićevu izjavu da više nećete moći donositi odluke koristeći bonske ovlasti? Može. Kako komentaršete Čovićevu izjavu da više nećete moći donositi odluke koristeći bonske ovlasti?
I cannot really remember this statement. We talked about a lot, and we were agreed that it is better that there is no bond powers necessary. I stated that I invite everybody to do its duty. If the duty is done, there's no need for bond powers.
Tina Jelin, N1 televizija. Gospodine Schmidt, kako deblokirati Dom naroda? Vi ste mi rekli da blokade nisu dobre. Sve i da HDZ pristupi ovom koalicijskom sporazumu, odnosno ovoj platformi, vi znate, dakle, dovoljno da se 3 delegata iz SNSD ne pojave, sjednica se ne može održati. Hoćete li djelovati? Ovo govorim u kontekstu, ako sam ja dobro shvatila, Milorad Dodik više ne može biti partner međunarodne zajednice, to je vrlo jasno rekla i trojka. Dakle, bez Doma naroda ne mogu proći evropski zakon. Hoćete li djelovati? Jer međunarodna zajednica mora djelovati.
Thank you very much. This is a very important question. First, yes, Mr. Dodik has just crossed red lines of constitutionality, and this we felt, or this makes him not able to contribute to a constructive political decision making. The question is about what will be the consequence if, for example, we see another majority. This is not that I would say there are no means from the international community. But may I switch? This is exactly a little bit the challenge I see sometimes in Bosnia-Herzegovina. Not in the first row, it's the higher to make decisions to resolve a problem of blockade. Sometimes he did and has to do. I would see that this is exactly the way, if there's a consent to work to get this not done. If we see in the House of People, so the speculation from me, we know the figures, we will see how this will be adapted in detailed decisions. And just to say that we remember that some of the new decisions have been as well done with support of some SNSD representatives. So I would say let's work on it. I see means and ways to do this. This needs argumentation. Could we really expect that the citizens of Bosnia-Herzegovina are happy if there are some members in parliament, in which chamber ever, in the House of Rep or in the House of People, to say we are voting, for example, against $1 billion for euros for Bosnia and Herzegovina, I think people would get asked, what is your motivation? What are you doing here? And what is your job? Next year, there are elections, and my experience as a long experienced politician is knowing, let me say in the last 1.5 years ahead of elections, the sensitivity of bearers of a mandate is growing to listen a little bit to the people. So I would suggest start first listening to the people and not wait for a decision from outside. Let's wait and see.
Imate li još pitanja? Koliko ne, to je bilo onda to, hvala vam.